welcome to another Wellness Wednesday. Today we're going to be talking about medical cannabis, okay? So we're not here to talk about your recreational stuff, getting high, smoking pot, that kind of stuff. Forget about that. We are talking about the medical use of the cannabis plant, okay? So to understand that better, you needed to know that in your brain, there is something called the endocannabinoid system, which is part of your central nervous system. And it has an impact on memory and learning, in pain, inflammation, sleep. So it neuromodulates several different areas of your brain. So the endocannabinoid system is the base of the treatment of the medical cannabis. So it's important to note there's different types of cannabis plant, okay? So the plant type or strain, as it's called, can either stimulate or inhibit your endocannabinoid system in your brain, okay? So the three variations of plants are indica, sativa, and hybrid, which is a mix of both. So we're going to break down each one of you so you understand how they can be prescribed medically. So the indica type, it has more of a relaxing effect. So it's used to inhibit the endocannabinoid system. So it's used to treat pain, it's used to treat insomnia, and is also being very successful in treating some symptoms of Parkinson's and, amazingly, Alzheimer's disease. The sativa is used more for its energizing effects or stimulates the endocannabinoid system in the brain. So it's used to treat chronic fatigue, depression. It can help people focus and used also to treat nausea from chemotherapy. The hybrid type is actually a mix of both types of cannabis. So at the time of the breeding, the breeder can determine how much of indica and how much of the sativa they can mix it together and therefore make the hybrid type. So some hybrid types will have more of an energizing effect, while others will have more of a relaxing effect. They're very experienced with mixing those things. So if you go to a really good dispensary, they will have the best, the top-notch types of hybrid plants available for you. Another very important piece of the medical cannabis is something called terpenes. So terpenes actually is a chemical compound that is present on the plant itself. It's responsible for creating the aroma and the flavors that you see on the medical cannabis plants. But one other important thing is that the terpenes can actually potentiate the effects of determined plants, okay? So how fascinating is this? So all these people who are breeding and creating all that stuff, they have all this stuff, and we're not even mentioning the other parts like the leaves and the flowers, but those major components can create what you need to treat your disorder. So you might be asking yourself, what is right for you, what is not right for you? And another question that I have been asking a lot is like, what happens to the medical cannabis now that in Maryland it's legal, the use of recreational marijuana? And I tell you, nothing changes, okay? Medical is medical, recreational is recreational. So the medical cannabis has a higher level of THC permitted and CBD permitted on the medical field. So if you use that for medical purposes, you're still gonna need your medical card, you're still gonna need your provider prescription to be able to reach those specific medical cannabis dispensaries, okay? So I hope this was helpful. I get a lot of questions about this. And if you have any other questions or want to schedule a consultation, give us a call.